on a cell phone. He's
This
awful.
morning, no, he's not awful. He's fantastic. Don't listen to them. You're unbelievable. And you are one with the people there. Good morning to you. I'm so curious what the scene is for our American players. Their game against Japan is soon. Yes, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Konbanwa here in Japan. It's a little after 11 o'clock as we speak here. Lauren, I can't wait because less than 24 hours from now, for the first time in 611 days, we've got Team USA and Team Japan on the same baseball field. That's right. Move over, Shohei. Move over, Mike Trout. It's time for some new history between these two great baseball nations. And how about this pitching matchup? Rich Hill against Hiroto Takahashi. Now, I spoke with Rich. He's in good form. He's hitting 91 miles an hour, and he wants to pitch in 2025. But before that happens, it's going to be a World Series atmosphere. 55,000 fans, Lauren. 55,000 expected for this matchup. And it's the world #1 Japan, and they have not lost a game in 5 years. And the American team that's going to be there is young and exciting. And I watched them take BP. A lot of young talent we've been talking about for a long time. Matt Shaw. He is the biggest reason Team USA is here right now. The Cubs prospect, there's Matt Shaw in the batting cage yesterday. He's going to be a third baseman, I believe, at Wrigley Field sometime this year. Carson Williams plays beside him. Now, Carson Williams is the #4 ranked prospect in the entire industry. There he is. He's a Rays shortstop prospect. And a young man that I spoke with yesterday, Tamar Johnson, a graduate of MLB Develops. He's played for Team USA twice already. And Lauren, yesterday, I spoke with him. He's 20 years old, the youngest player on the roster. And I asked him about how he and this young team will handle this amazing environment against the best international team in the world.
It's great. I'm excited to be able to, bring it back for my country. I grew up USA, and I love my country so much. It's a lot that comes with it. So me being able to do that on the highest stage possible is definitely, a blessing. I'm thankful to God for it, definitely.
A proud native of the great state of Georgia, Lauren, and he had a great answer. I asked him, Tamar, how much are you excited about the way this tournament and playing before 55,000 sets the stage for your major league career? He said, I'm not worried about that right now. I'm worried about winning a gold medal for my country. How about that?
Yeah,
what a great young man.
Impressive
Johnson,
young
remember
man.
that name.
I will. Yeah, promise me, by the way, you're not just watching baseball all day. No offense. Are you at a bar? Do you go to a nightclub? I think I know the answer to that.
Nightclub? Nah. I mean,
Terrible
bar?
question.
Yes. Every now and then, Lauren. Every now and then.
I asked it.
Yeah, I'll have a beer when I'm feeling really exciting. But let me tell you about the
Feeling
coolest thing I saw
dangerous.
yesterday. Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you about the coolest thing I saw yesterday.
Okay.
So, in the basement of the Tokyo Dome is the Japanese Baseball Hall of Fame. And we talked about it before already, a lot of Ichiro excitement. But the coolest thing I saw was this. 90 years ago, Babe Ruth went to Japan, and that poster in the back is when Babe Ruth went to Japan. Man in the foreground, of course, is Shohei Ohtani holding the bat that Babe Ruth swung in Japan 90 years ago this month. And there's the placard. You see it there. Shohei Ohtani with
And JP, what a trip you're having. These are moments you're going to remember forever. Don't have too much fun. We need info from you, and all eyes are on the relief market as they are all and every offseason. We keep hearing a big name is going to be moved. What does that mean, and when?
Welcome back to the midweek installment of Hot Stove, pitching themed, might I add, and we're presented proudly by the United States Marine Corps, celebrating the Cy Young Award announcement show tonight. Live 6 Eastern here on MLB Network to learn who wins the Cy Young Awards in both leagues. We did so last block by talking to David Cohn, 30-year anniversary of his Cy Young Award, and a guy through whom we learn more about pitching than most, and his content is extraordinary, and that's our friend Rob Friedman, the pitching ninja, joins us on Wednesday. Rob, good morning. Thanks for being on with us. Nice to see you.
My pleasure. Great seeing y'all.
Your awards are always so much fun, and you're always very generous in sharing some of your creativity with us. We were just talking off air. I kind of wish your awards were the official awards as handed out by Major League Baseball, but that's probably a discussion we'll have with someone at 6th Avenue or not. They'd probably shut us down. But we do love this stuff. So let's get right into it. Pitching Ninja Awards for 2024. The idea of the sword, Rob, I don't know if you were involved in inventing this. Before we hand out the award, explain it for those who are unfamiliar.
So the sword it's something that I started, and I actually helped define the official MLB stat. They keep it on StatCast and stuff now, but it's basically a terrible swing, not a complete swing. Kind of makes you look kind of silly.
We love the sword. I mean, it's fun, it's funny. I don't think guys guilty of sorting love it as much as we do. But let's start right there. Hand out the Sword of the Year for 2024.
Oh, the Sword of the Year goes to Jared Jones, and I knew it as soon as I saw it. This one is impossible to top. I mean, what do you do here? Poor Bryce Terang. It's horrible.
And Bryce is a super talented. Well, it's going to be tough to ever top that moving forward.
Absolutely. His soul left his body. I mean, what do you do as a hitter? You just got to walk back with your head down.
His soul left his body.
That's pretty good.
A few souls leave bodies when this next award winner is on the mound, and I'll leave it to you to announce the most ridiculous wind-up award winner this year.
The most ridiculous wind-up award winner? I mean, he's almost perennial winner, right? Nestor Cortez with the pump fake. This can't be legal. You can't do that.
That's not
right?
legal, right?
No,
way.
You can't do that.
How'd they let that happen?
He got warned after this and said it wasn't legal, but come on.
That's a pitch. That's a ball.
It shouldn't be allowed. You can't do that.
No, it's not a legal pitch.
But it was fun.
Right.
I mean,
That's
it was
really
in
fun.
fact, Nestor's calling now.
I thought I was I saw something wrong when I saw that in the bump. I didn't see that this summer.
You saw it, you forgot about it.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Because he does that a lot. I mean, you could do a whole half hour on Nestor stuff, Rob.
You can, but he's never done the pump fake before, and he never will do it again because he apparently will get tossed out of a game if he does do that again.
I almost hope it gets to
He
that.
gets tossed out of the game.
Let's move on because, in this day and age of faster, stronger, higher, lower, you have identified a lowest pitch of the year award winner.
Yeah, poor Davis Daniel. He got crossed up here, lost his footing, bounced this thing, and I love Nate Lowe here though.
He's getting ready
to hit it. Look at this.
Vladimir Guerrero would have hit that.
If the catcher didn't move up, I think he would have swung. He was ready to do that.
That was an accident waiting to happen.
From the lowest pitch of the year to the longest pitch of the year, we talking about delivery time or length of pitch traveled?
We are talking about length of pitch traveled, and you can only do it in this situation, which is where you throw a pitch and it goes through the backstop. Look at that.
I don't remember seeing this one.
Gosh.
It's way up the tunnel over there.
Can you imagine sitting behind there and that ball comes through?
Yeah, I know you see fans duck all the time, and this would be a situation where you might want to. Just broke it.
It broke the net.
Gee whiz.
I don't remember seeing that one at all. See, this is great because you mine for this stuff, and even if we remembered it, we might not remember it, or in this case, didn't see it at all.
It's a lot of games.
That's it. I watch too much baseball.
I know there were a lot of candidates for this next award, Rob, the most expressive pitcher, because we have some real characters in the sport right now. Who's the winner?
That would be Shota Imanaga, and I loved watching him throw all year, not because of his nasty stuff necessarily, which he does have nasty stuff, but check out these expressions on his face. Like, dude is an absolute character on and off the field and a good pitcher.
He's got a little Mike Fetters in him, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I like it.
The bow there.
That's the personality.
Great. I mean,
Mike
it's almost like you want to caption every one of his expressions somehow. Maybe that's an exercise for tomorrow's program.
Well, you saw him singing "Go Cubs Go" last week with Roy Wood Jr. at the MLB Awards.
Right, it's fantastic.
He's got that personality.
Let's get to the mind-bending pitch of the year award, and this one I have no idea where you're going.
This is by Ettore Giulianelli, a minor leaguer. And you barely can explain this.
Holy
It looks like
smoke.
a glitch. Right.
It does.
So this is a curveball that moves like a screwball. I think StatCast has it as a screwball now, but he throws it like a curveball and he releases it. If you watch its release, it's way over the top. It's on the wrong side. So his curveball moves the wrong way.
Can we see that again?
So he actually does this on purpose. After seeing the first one, I thought it was accidental.
No.
But this is a planned pitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right in that it does look like a screwball. And Rob, had it not been for that shot, the hitter's reaction, I would have thought that it was a glitch or a video trick. That's unbelievable.
It's nuts. And like you have to be just a total weird release in order to get that movement. First time I saw it, I thought it was a glitch. It's crazy.
Finally, we get to some of the low-level stuff here. The worst performance by a bat dog. I didn't know there was such a thing.
There's no such thing as a worst performance by a bat dog. They're all good dogs. But, yeah, this one maybe went a little wild here. Poor thing. First day as a bat dog. This is a mess, literally.
He just wanted to play.
Yeah, she actually poops on the field.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, there it is.
Wow.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Again, didn't see this during the man, we went double squat, too. You know what? I'd give that worst performance by a bat dog handler. You got to make sure the dog has relieved itself prior to duty.
I mean, come on.
No pun intended.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Oh, boy. Rob, good stuff. Hey, do you have thoughts on the Cy Young Award tonight? I know that Tarek Skubal he's going to be darn near unanimous, I think, because, by the way, that's been the trend among American League recipients the last few years. What about in the National League? Do you have thoughts in the Wheeler versus Sale conversation?
Yeah, I think Sale's going to win it pretty handily. To me, he was just brilliant the entire year. Wheeler was too, but I don't know. Sale's dominance was just next level, and I think he's going to end up winning it.
Good stuff, Rob. We appreciate the visit. We appreciate the video, all the work you do. And by the way, Rob's got some new content coming out with MLB right after the Cy Young announcement tonight, so we appreciate that as well. Pitching Ninja Rob Friedman, happy Thanksgiving to you in a couple of weeks, bud. Thanks for being on.
Same to y'all. Thank you.
We're going to take a break. Back, BBWAA Awards Week continues tonight. The Cy Young Awards presentation, 6 Eastern on MLB Network. Same start time tomorrow for the grand finale. MVP, exclusive coverage of the live awards ceremonies right here on MLB Network. Welcome back. Midweek, we remind you of the Cy Young finalists in both leagues. Tarek Skubal, the chalky favorite in the American League race. In the National League, I think there's mixed opinion between Sale and Wheeler, though I've heard more discussion for Sale than either of the other two finalists. We welcome you back inside to talk about it. I want to start the discussion here, Harold. We have a few minutes to kick this around with the American League group, because the last few years, we looked into this before the show just as an exercise. The last few years in the American League, it's been runaways. Take a look at the vote totals here. Unanimous awards in 3 of the last 4 American League Cy Young votes. Robbie Ray in 2021 got 29 of the 30 possible first-place votes. It's been a landslide, especially in the American League. I don't expect it to be any different tonight because I think Skubal's going to destroy the competition.
I totally agree. I think he's going to be right there in it again. You know, the surprise to me, I know he started off slow, but I'm surprised Blake Snell didn't get much conversation this year. The way he finished the race,
I just think he didn't have enough starts because he started out so slow and didn't get cooking until really the late part of July. But those numbers, again, out of a total of 30 possible first-place votes.
Skubal's getting 30 tonight.
If you had to vote in the National League between, and again, all due respect to Paul Skeens.
I got Sale.
It's Sale, okay.
And my favorite pitcher in the National League is Wheeler. I mean, I love watching him pitch. But Chris Sale had an incredible year. I think he blows away the competition. Just the way he did. You know, the thing about the awards is we see guys at the end. So you think about Chris Sale in the postseason. He was hurt. He didn't throw like they hoped he could and all this and that. Postseason doesn't matter. If you think about what you were talking about during the season, he was going to win the Triple Crown for pitching.
Yeah.
For most of the season.
That's right.
This wasn't like, oh, this week he's hot. The whole year, he dominated all 3 of the major categories. And so I think it's going to be a landslide.
He had 6 straight top 5 Cy Young Award finishes, Chris Sale, and I think he's the favorite to win his first.
He could have been comeback player of the year.
Yeah, he could be a lot of things. Yeah, the Triple Crown speaks pretty loudly, though. When you finish the league with the most wins, lowest ERA, most strikeouts, I think he's the favorite tonight, too. Let's